The ongoing conflict involving Iran is being debated across political lines. But one of the more interesting critiques is coming from an unexpected place: conservative policy analysis. Using traditional conservative principles like limited government, fiscal discipline, and strategic restraint, some analysts are asking a critical question: does this war actually align with those values? And in some cases, the answer being argued is no. To understand this argument, we first need to define what conservative metrics typically mean in foreign policy. These often include avoiding prolonged foreign conflicts, limiting government spending, prioritizing national security over global intervention, maintaining strong but efficient military strategy. Historically, many conservative thinkers have supported a more restrained approach to foreign conflicts, focusing on clear objectives and avoiding long-term entanglements. So the question becomes, does the Iran conflict meet those criteria? One of the biggest concerns raised is cost. Military conflicts are expensive, not just in terms of defense spending, but also logistics, deployment equipment, long-term veteran care. Even early-stage conflicts can quickly escalate into billions of dollars in expenditures. From a fiscal perspective, critics argue this raises concerns about budget deficits, government spending priorities, long-term financial sustainability. This is especially relevant during a time when many policymakers emphasize reducing federal spending. Another key metric is strategic clarity. Critics are asking, what is the long-term objective of this conflict? Without a clearly defined end goal, conflicts can expand beyond their original purpose. There's also the risk of escalation. Iran is a regional power with connections across multiple countries and groups. That increases the possibility of broader regional conflict, disruption to global trade routes, increased military commitments. From a strategic standpoint, this raises concerns about entering a conflict that could become more complex over time. A central conservative principle is prioritizing national interest. This includes economic stability, domestic security, energy independence. Critics argue that involvement in the Iran conflict could disrupt global oil markets, increase fuel prices, create economic uncertainty. We're already seeing impacts in areas like shipping, energy, and global trade. So the question becomes, does the conflict strengthen national interests or create new vulnerabilities? There are also historical comparisons being made. Past conflicts in the Middle East have shown how short-term military actions can turn into long-term engagements. Costs can exceed initial expectations. Exit strategies can become unclear. These lessons are shaping how analysts evaluate the current situation. The debate over the Iran conflict is complex and ongoing, but looking at it through traditional conservative policy principles provides a different lens. It raises questions about cost strategy, risk, and long-term national interest. Whether or not one agrees with the conclusions, the key takeaway is this: evaluating policy through consistent principles, regardless of politics, is critical to understanding its true impact.